it's 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, New South Wales, Australia, and let's have a look at Jehovah Witness news. Well, the converted Jehovah Witness Kingdom Hall, an auction winner. The old Jehovah Witness Kingdom Hall at 63B Hunter Street, Brunswick West, has sold for $1.16 million. Wow. And there's the very proud owner with the old altar behind him. No, he has sold his home of 30 years for $1.16 million. And we've looked at that story before, haven't we? Wow, what a story that is. Pretty good sale for that fella, wasn't it? Let's get this sorted out. And back we go. Then we've got the pregnant girl. Pregnant Jehovah's Witness loses fight to reject life-saving help for her baby. She was going to reject see, what mentality is that? She was going to reject life-saving help for her baby. Come on. Okay, pregnant Jehovah's Witness loses fight to reject life-saving help for her baby. A Victorian teen shocked doctors when she told them her plan for labour. She wanted to go through it. Now, wait a minute. With it, even if the baby has to die. The teen has been forced to receive potential life-saving treatment in the event she needs it after initially rejecting help on religious grounds. A pregnant teenager who rejected potential life-saving help for her baby on religious grounds told doctors, if the baby has to die, she has to die. Now, is that heartless? What's in the mind of a Jehovah? It's a religious spirit. Anybody that thinks they need to do or not do something to make God happy or stop him from being sad is going to inevitably turn evil. You say, how can you say that? Oh, how can he say that? That's sacrilege. Well, let's use the Jehovah Witnesses Bible to find out. Why don't we? When we were living according to the flesh, which is the law, the sinful passions that were awakened by the law. Now, if you want to awaken the evil inside yourself, why don't you read the Bible? Why don't you just read it how it is and take it how it is? If you think there's something you need to do or not do to make God happy or stop him from being sad, your sinful passions will come alive. Your evil nature will overtake you. Oh, it only says it there in one verse. Well, it says it all over Romans chapter. In fact, I was once alive apart from the law, but when the commandment arrived, sin came to life again, and I died. In other words, the sinful nature can overtake your mind whenever you think there's something you need to do or not do to make God happy or stop him from being sad. It's that simple. It's so simple. But we've got to do our bit, don't we? We get told to do our bit. Oh, gosh. And there's the rest of that story. It's a terrible, terrible story, really. To think that somebody had thought that they'd have to let their child die to suit their religious beliefs. Now, this story is all over the news. It's everywhere. Now, this is the best match. Let's go to the most recent. Oh, hang on a sec. My goodness. 6 Jehovah Witnesses drown in river Anconim. Let's read this. This is 1 hour old. Come on. Residents of Resco, Adiga, in the Bossomtwi district. Oh, gosh. Of Ashanti region last Friday morning were awakened to the shocking news of the death of 6 Jehovah Witnesses who got drowned while crossing the Anconim, which had overflown its banks. What on earth would have made them do that? The deceased have since been identified as so on and so forth, and the poor souls. The flood was as a result of the torrential rainfall that had hit the area last week, Thursday. Available information indicated that the bridge over River Anconim was covered by the floods, but the victims who were reportedly returning from communal labour in the construction. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! in the construction of a new Kingdom Hall attempted to cross the Hyundai Avanti saloon car but were drowned. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Oh, my gosh. Owing to the current of water, the bodies were traced and retrieved the following day. The government delegation, led by the Deputy Ashanti Regional Minister, Mrs. Elizabeth, had visited the families to console them. She cautioned Ghanaians against the hasty decisions when it comes to deciding on a course of action which borders on life or death. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, The Deputy Minister assured that the President has earmarked funds for road development in this area and the government will improve the roads and prevent future occurrence of incidents. They expressed worry about the nature of the roads and he gave audience to the Deputy Minister and pleaded with the government to come to their aid, thereby extending road construction to the area. The District Assembly has pledged to provide 50 bags of cement for the completion of a school project based on appeal by the Chief. Meanwhile, the Ashanti Regional Coordinator of National Disaster Management has expressed worry over poor planning of the township, noting that prospective developers had encroached upon lands too close to the river, thus causing heavy flooding during rain. According to him, areas 100 metres from the river are not to be developed. Oh, what a horrible waste of life. Oh, and here's another. We don't need that. 6 people have died coming back from contributing to the building of a Kingdom Hall. And I'm sorry, let's use Google Earth to see if we can find this. Okay, let's just see if we can find this. Oh, come on. Come on. Let's try to see if we can find this on Google Earth. Have we got Google Earth? Yeah, on Chrome, haven't we? Google Earth. Let's see what we get, viewers. Oh no, come on. Don't tell me. Oh, they wouldn't have been there. That's how isolated this place is. Here we go. Oh, dear. There's the region there. If we zoom out a bit, that's it there. There's Christ's Oasis. I mean, there's the Assemblies of God. There's a Jericho. Wow, it's quite a heavily. It's like a Bible Belt, isn't it? Methodist, Pentecostal Assembly. Wow, this is like a Bible Belt. There's the Kingdom Hall there. They're involved. Bethel Presbytery. Very heavily Christianized. Let's just go here and see what we get if we punch that in, just on Google Earth. Just to see about the region of these poor people that have died, coming back from building a Kingdom Hall of all the things. Let's just search for this. Now, where's it going to take? It's taking us over there. So, this is all part of one region. Okay, just bear with me. I want to see. Let's just see what we get for Ashanti. These poor people have died, coming back from building a Kingdom Oh. Gosh. Let's see what happens here. So it's Ghana. That's the region there. Gee, it's a heavily populated area, isn't it? Oh, Father, we just pray for their families in Jesus' name. Just go back to that story again. 6 Jehovah Witnesses drowned in the river Akron, coming back from their communal labour in the construction of a new kingdom hall. It's 5:56 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll just check before I go if there's any more Jehovah Witness news. Excuse me. Wow, gosh. What are they thinking? Daughter tired of indulging mum's proselytising friend. Now this is in 3 hours ago. Let's see what's happening here. Now what? Daughter tired of indulging mum's proselytising friend. There's this woman I've known since I was a child. She's a Jehovah Witness I call Beatrice. She comes by my house every so often to share pamphlets and talk about her religion. She is a casual friend of my mother's who I live with, so I feel I have to
transform houses all the time.
Need that. Let her inside when she's at the door. If it were anyone else, I'd say a polite no, thank you, goodbye, and shut the door. But because it's Beatrice, I'm roped into listening to her spiel. More often than not, Mum's not even home when Beatrice comes over with the pamphlets because they work similar hours, and each time I find myself trapped into listening to her jabber away while I politely smile and nod. Not only am I non-religious, but I am a member of the LGBTO community, and I know for a fact that Beatrice shunned a family member after he came out as gay. So she's a part of the lesbian, gay, whatever it is, community, I would imagine. I want to keep pretending I'm listening and listening to her script or even talking to her in general, but I also don't want to ruin my mother's friendship with her by offending her by being honest. Is there a polite way to tell Beatrice that with all due respect, I don't want to hear about her pamphlets and she should come by to discuss them only when Mum's home, or must I continue to smile and nod politely? Dear not interested, no rule of etiquette commands that you listen to Beatrice's religious diatribes. All you need to say to her is, Mother isn't home and I'm not interested in taking your pamphlets or hearing you preach. Because you're a friend of Mum's, come back when Mum is home and be sure to call first. Dear Abby, I'm really upset about something my best friend did involving a cruise. Oh, we're not interested in that. So that's the spiel on that. Now, what other news is there? Goodness gracious. Oh, gosh. Matt Damon's moved into the old Brooklyn Heights building. Atheist Republic News Summit. All right, okay. Oh, there's that 6 drowned in that flood. There's the car. We might just have a quick look at this. There's the car. Oh, my gosh. Oh, come on. Serena Williams shares sweet snap of daughter wearing a tutu as a nod to body suits. Now, people say Serena's not a Jehovah Witness, but what's this say? I can't find it. I don't know. There's that river problem again. And, gee, that's a big story. The 6 Jehovah Witnesses drowning, isn't it? The link between religion and mental illness is troubling. There's a big story on that, but that's not new news, is it? South Korea debates whether bands like videos should be exempt from military service. Why is Hugo Lloris not playing for France against Germany? Maybe because he's Jehovah Witness. Let's find out, eh? There he is there. Oh, for drink driving in London. Well, what's that got to do with Jehovah Witnesses? Who knows? Field to trace witness. And I think that'll do us. This is 6:01 p.m. Dr. Jason W. Morrison, just updating Jehovah Witness news in general. Bye for now. Yeah, Dr. Jason Morrison, theologist again. I just want to say thank you for watching the videos, and I hope you got plenty of self-rediscovery and freedom out of it. If you watched it on YouTube, please share or like, maybe even comment. If you watched it on Facebook, like, comment, share. But most of all, get out and live. This isn't a rehearsal. You've got a one-off life. Don't let your loyalty and your faithfulness blind you to the life that you should be experiencing. Till the next video, thank you for watching, and bye for now.